The ascending tracts include posterior column tract and anterolateral spinothalamic tract and other minor tracts. So talking about the anterolateral spinothalamic tract, we study this tract together because the course is common. Look at the diagram and see the sensory ascending tracts, the blue color tracts, and you will be able to find out that the anterolateral system, the lateral spinothalamic tracts travel in the lateral white matter, whereas anterior spinothalamic tract, they run in the anterior white matter. The function of anterior spinothalamic tract is to carry crude touch and pressure. The pathway of anterior spinothalamic tract starts from first order neurons. They lie in the dorsal root ganglion. As you know that in the dorsal root ganglion it has two processes. The peripheral process innervates the receptors present in the skin, and the central process goes to the spinal cord. So the anterior spinothalamic tract, they relay in the spinal cord in the dorsal gray horn, in the neurons in the dorsal gray horn, especially in the nucleus proprius. Then from the spinal cord, the second order neurons start and they cross the midline from the anterior commissure and they go to the other side of the spinal cord in the anterior white matter and run the whole length of the spinal cord in the anterior white matter. These fibers are known as anterior spinothalamic tract. Then they pass through the medulla, pons and midbrain in the spinal lemniscus. The pathway which they traverse is known as spinal lemniscus. And then they go to the thalamus in the VPL nucleus, the ventroposterolateral nucleus of the thalamus, and relay there. From here, the third order neuron starts from the thalamus and via the posterior limb of internal capsule, corona radiata, they go to the postcentral gyrus, that is the sensory area, the somatosensory area of the cerebral cortex. Lateral spinothalamic tract. The function of lateral spinothalamic tract is to carry pain and temperature to the thalamus and sensory area of cerebral cortex, and also carries the sensation of tickle and itch. The first order neuron arises in the dorsal root ganglia with the peripheral process innervating the skin and the central process going towards the spinal cord. These first order neurons, they relay in the dorsal root of the spinal cord in the area of substantia gelatinosa. Then from there the second order neurons arise and they cross the midline from the anterior commissure to go to the lateral white matter, and these tracts which run in the spinal cord, these are known as lateral spinothalamic tract. From here these fibers, they run along the lateral white matter and they cross the entire length of the spinal cord, reach the medulla, pons and midbrain, and they join the fibers of the anterior spinothalamic tract, and they both together travel in the spinal lemniscus. So the tract in the medulla, pons and midbrain is known as spinal lemniscus. From here they reach the thalamus. In the thalamus, the third order neurons arise in the ventroposterolateral nucleus, VPL nucleus of the thalamus, and from here the third order neurons traverse through the posterior limb of internal capsule, corona radiata, to the somatosensory area of the cortex. So to summarize the spinothalamic tract, they are present. So as the name suggests, tract means fibers in the spinal cord. So the spinothalamic tract, the anterior and the lateral spinothalamic tract, is present in the anterior and the lateral white matter of the spinal cord. These fibers are the second order neurons, fibers of the second order neurons, because they relay in the spinal cord. And these fibers are formed by the Contralateral fibers, that is, they start in one side of the dorsal root ganglion, cross the anterior commissure and go to the opposite side. And both these tracts, anterior and lateral spinothalamic tract, in the brainstem, they travel in the spinal lemniscus. Another important point is, if there is lesion in this tract, in the spinothalamic tract, then below the lesion there will be loss of sensation of crude touch, pressure, pain, temperature, tickle and itch on the opposite side of the body.